one lap review time. We got a Shark Blue 992 GT3 RS. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Daniel's car. He had a Miami Blue 991.2 prior to this. Golly. So this is it. This is the gold standard. Maybe a little harsher on the street than a regular GT3, but look at that aero. You're making, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 pounds of downforce at like 150 miles an hour, somewhere in that neighborhood. Don't quote me, but she is quick. And ooh, he's running the Goodyear Eagle Super Sport R. So this is the Cup 2R equivalent that Goodyear makes. I've never even seen them before. It's gonna be awesome. Big old wing, all the downforce. No front trunk, so if you're going on a trip, you're limited to what you can shove behind the seats, but there's some room back there. No cage or harnesses in this one. Okay, in the cockpit. Let's get her started. Ooh, full Dundon exhaust. Everything's right where you want it. Nice view out. I mean, this is it. Carbon buckets, fire extinguisher. We're never gonna need that. Daniel set up the track mode for kind of neutral behavior, hopefully. All right, we're gonna go give it a shot. Manual shifting. So Daniel's already been running it today, dialed in the tire pressures, and confirmed that we are passing sound. We're 27 PSI warm right now. Oh man, what a treat. Looks like we got a little traffic ahead. That's fine. Thank you. Oh. Oh my God, the grip right out of the gate, unbelievable. I wish I could put the grip in a box and mail it to you so you could feel it. It is astounding. All right, now we got some clear space. Still warming it up. Oh, that grip. Delicious. Nom, 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 nom. Ah. It's like sinking your teeth into a perfectly cooked chicken wing. Smelling some brakes. I'm guessing they might be the AMG up ahead. See if we can get by him and get a lap. Gonna need to focus here for a minute. Now we're finding the limit. exhaust sounds fantastic. I see more traffic up ahead. Oh no. All right, he caught it. I'm gonna lose a smidge, just a smidge. Thank you, sir. Oh my God. Ah. And why don't we try one more just for funsies? See if we can get another clean one. Such a technical track. Lost some time there. All right, come on. Oh yeah. Feel that arrow starting to do its thing. That's about as far out as I want to let it slide because I gotta get it back in. Turn in, bump. Oh. Wow. Religious experience. Phew. Phew. Wow. Required a lot of concentration. Man. Let's talk about this car. As a street car that you can take to a track day, it is a phenomenal track car. Phenomenal. Hard to describe, but just so willing to do whatever you want as you start to get to the limit with it. Very confidence inspiring. As a street car, whatever sacrifices you need to make, I'm willing to make those sacrifices. This is an amazing car. And it sounds great. So good. Would I do anything else to it? I mean, at some point, you put slicks on it to see what they'll do, and get really aggressive with the alignment. Maybe put some suspension parts on it to help get that like full bore alignment, but it doesn't need much. I love the color too. I'm gonna give this thing a 9.6. Wow, stunning score, stunning lap, stunning car, but a couple tenths short of Alex's modded GT4 RS. I think the difference maker there is the alignment. Alex is set up to run about -3.5 degrees of camber up front, which is really a track-only setup. And Daniel is pretty close to factory because he primarily drives this car on the street. Pretty wild to see how closely matched those two cars are at AMP. Big props to Daniel for letting me take it out for a spin, and thank you for coming along for the ride. I love to see what you guys have to say in the comments. We'll see you next time.